driven by large climatic variations that's their terminology, hit in some years that leads to massive failures. In other words, there may still be years when the breeding will be okay, or even good for the colony, but the scene is set for massive impacts to hit a more or less regular basis. Climate change, as well as fishing and tourism, has also had an impact on the Adele penguins, resulting from a decreased populations and the fear of possible extinction, according to researchers. That's why some years is hotter than others. Some years we have hurricanes, and other years we don't have hurricanes. It's like I hope that next year we don't have any hurricanes. We haven't had this much action. I don't want to say fun, because it's nothing been fun. This has been a year to remember, and not in good ways. We pray for the folks literally in California. They're dealing with lost loved ones, lost property, not knowing where their loved ones are. It sounds like Puerto Rico. Sounds like Texas. These folks are struggling right now to breathe, literally out there. And we pray for rain. We pray for firefighters to be able to fight these fires, to get them out. But like firefighters said 3 days ago, it's going to get worse before it's better. And unfortunately, the death toll out there in California is rising. I had a buddy, I was saying in the first hour, out in San Francisco, saying that they are wearing masks out there because the smoke is so bad. I remember the smoke of forest fires in the Jacksonville, northern Florida area back in the 90s, and it torched thousands of acres. And, yeah, you could barely breathe. It was bad, really bad. We've had wildfires here in Florida, but they say that it's the worst wildfires, folks, in the state's history, at least recorded that we know about, but in recent memories or any records that have ever been kept in the state's history. And like I say, this is a year, folks, of earthquakes that have caused havoc, hurricanes, and fires. I mean, it's like I say, you say you're not religious. I kind of am. It sounds like Revelation, man. Let's go to church. I am so serious. You got to say a prayer, though. You got to. And another thing to gesture, whether it's even $5 or something like that, or $10, whatever you can give to your piggy bank to Samaritan's Purse or the Red Cross, or some charity that you know that does a lot of good, the Salvation Army, any of those charities, or one of your choice. Because if everybody gives a little something, then it will make a big difference in these people's lives. But it is sad, and that doesn't even really begin to cover it when you know that people literally have lost their lives, lost loved ones, property that have been passed down for generations and generations. And it would just literally break the heart. And I know it's breaking the hearts of families over there. And, I've been the one saying, there's something bigger going on here. It's like we're being shaken to the core, and I think it is an opportunity to come together and unite and learn from each other. And love each other, because that's the one thing, I hate to say it, that seems like it's coming to a place in the country that we don't love each other enough. We need to love one another. And there's a song, actually, I love, and you may want to bring it up. It's called Love One Another by Michael W. Smith, and it came out of the 90s. I love 90s music. I was listening to, actually, on WFLA, a station here in Tampa, Florida this morning, and they were doing trivia questions, and Ace and Bass, the sign, was the answer to. They will play like a hook of the song, and then you'll hear it. But anyways, somebody got it, and it was kind of fun. But anyways, love one another. It really says it all. We have to be more about helping others, because in the same, as shrinks say it, psychologists say it, and I can tell you just from firsthand experience, when you do that and you reach out beyond your own issues and help other people, you end up helping yourself in so much big ways, it's not even funny. So Get involved with your community. Get involved with what's going on all around us, some way, in a good way, lending your talents, your skills, your money, your treasure to more important things, folks, that will outlive you or immediately bring some comfort to people that really have it really awful. And to me, I'm just doing my part, asking everybody to do their part each and every day. And if we all do that little something, people won't have a need. They'll be taken care of. And remember, it's not the government to be able to make everybody whole, because they'll never be able to do that. The government doesn't love you back. People do. Government doesn't hug you, doesn't embrace you. It's people that do. And we, in this digital age, need to remember that. Call somebody. Write a real letter. My mother, she writes the best letters. And there's nothing like getting a nice letter in the mail. You feel loved. It's a beautiful thing. It's a nice gesture. Send a card. And please, I'm going to see Chuck this Sunday. Send me a note at forthepeopleshow.com. What do you want to tell Chuck? And I'll tell him for you. You can write that in at forthepeopleshow.com. Remember, we're listener-supported. Without your support, we can't do what we do. Keith Allen, For the People at forthepeopleshow.com. All the best. May God bless.